Hi Elizabeth.
Hi.
We're here at Heart Acres.
We are.
So how are we here? Like, what brought us here?
I moved here about 2 months ago to stay with a friend, and yeah, it's been absolutely incredible. I've had lots of opportunities to interact with all the animals here and get to know them and help out with the feeds and events like the open day. And I've seen some amazing animals come to the sanctuary and settle in. It's been a great experience.
What's it like living on a sanctuary compared to like just like maybe city life and like a normal home?
Well, I work in the city, so it's quite a far commute. But when I'm here, it's just absolutely lovely. It's just nice waking up to the birds and the rooster and the donkeys, all making their morning sounds, and it's very peaceful, and it's a nice place to come back to.
So do you think like people should go to sanctuaries more often? And, like,
absolutely, and they should support sanctuaries because, I mean, this is my friend's sanctuary, but something I've noticed is that it just never stops. There's always an animal that needs a place, and more people need to foster and open up sanctuaries of their own, because there are just so many animals that need homes and need to be cared for.
Like, why do so many animals need to be cared for? Like, what's going on?
Because people are terrible, because they are abused, neglected, treated as the waste product of, like the dairy industry, like the two cows there, Casanova and Romeo. They were both waste products from the dairy industry. And then they were brought here, but, there are countless cows that are in the same situation as them every single day, and we can't rescue all of them. I wish we could, but that's why more people need to get involved.
So you're doing your own project?
I am, yes.
Yeah, so what is that project?
Okay, so I've just finished a PhD in creative writing, and I've had this project in my head for quite a long time, and I'm like, I'm just going to do it. So I am creating a podcast program called EarthVoice, and it is a audio storytelling project that tells the stories of people and organizations working on the front lines of animal rights and environmentalism. And I'm particularly interested in telling the stories of people who are lesser known to the public. I have some amazing subjects lined up so far. I've got Wolf Patrol in the United States, who go out to patrol the northwestern states to oppose the wolf and coyote hunting. I'm going to South Africa to spend time with the Black Mamba Anti-Poaching Unit, which is an all-female patrol unit that goes out to the national parks and opposes the rhino poachers and the elephant poachers. That's going to be incredible. I'm going to be covering groups like the Jane Goodall Institute's Roots and Shoots program here in Australia. It's a very exciting project. In some ways, it's intimidating kind of going into it, but I'm so excited to make it happen. So I'm going to be launching a crowdfunding campaign on Wednesday. I'm paying for all my own flights, but I'm hoping to just get some help to pay for recording studio time and equipment and some of the other expenses.
What's the website going to be called?
It's called EarthVoicePodcast.com. That's the website, and then the crowdfunding campaign will be on Chuffed, and that is going to be called Get Earth Voice on Air. So very nervous and excited, but it's going to be quite exciting.
Yeah, definitely. So what can you say to people that want to do their own projects and are a bit nervous and don't know if it's too big of a dream,
I think just go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I say probably the same way that you're doing kind of a passion project right now. They are the best projects, and I think that, because sometimes I think, well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I got the PhD, but I really have no idea what I'm doing with making a podcast. It just seems so the project just seems so big sometimes, but it's just, no one really knows what they're doing. You just have to go and do it, and you learn on the go, and that's really the most exciting thing to do. So yeah, just follow your dreams, even as cheesy as that sounds.
So like, yeah, you're gonna interview activists, like.
Well, it's not just going to be interviews. I don't want to just have like, it's not a traditional podcast where people are just sitting around having a chat. I'm going to be making actual radio documentaries.
Okay.
30-minute radio documentaries, and it's going to combine creative storytelling techniques, investigative journalism, and I'm really interested in doing a lot with sound. So I'm hoping to put microphones on my subjects as we go out into the field and you know, put all the pieces together with some great narration, and create an amazing story. And I absolutely think the key to changing the world and saving the world is a good story.
Yeah, definitely.
You need to have that, because that's what I learned from being a creative writer. You just have to tell good stories. That's how you engage people's emotions.
Do you think vegans should be like activists as part of being vegan?
Absolutely, but I also think it works the other way. I think if you're an environmental activist, you need to be vegan. I actually really don't take environmentalists seriously if they're eating a meat-based diet. It absolutely goes hand in hand with being an environmentalist. So yes, and I think part of being vegan is just being aware of all these issues and educating yourself and making a change with your own choices. So I do think veganism by itself is already a form of activism, but I think that it's always great to become increasingly aware and increasingly active with, with our choices.
And why did you become vegan?
I was vegetarian. I went vegetarian when I was 12, after I watched the movie Babe. And I tried being vegan like 2 times, and it didn't work out either time. I have no idea why. I wasn't cooking, or I wasn't being good about it. But becoming vegan full time it's just been so easy and so natural, and just so I have no idea why I had trouble the first 2 times. It's been the most amazing, the best thing I've ever done. I've never looked back.
So do you have any tips for people that want to go vegan?
I think the biggest thing, I think everyone likes the idea of eating healthy and eating vegan food, and everyone who tries vegan food likes it. I think one of the biggest obstacles people have is what to do with social situations. I think, well, I'd love to be vegan or I'd love to be vegetarian, but I don't want to go out with my friends and have to get something different, or I don't want to put people out. And I mean, when you go to restaurants, I think that chefs love a challenge. You know, sometimes you get the odd cranky chef, but I'd say 9 times out of 10, they absolutely love trying something different than their usual, menu. So if I go to a place where there are no vegan dishes on the menu, I will say to the chef, make anything you want, as long as, it doesn't have these things in it, just as long as it's vegan. And yeah, I find that they love that. And in terms of social situations, I just think people just need to get over it. It's again, you can use it to your benefit. You can make your own dish and share it with friends and get them interested in what you're doing. And for me, it's a win-win-win situation being vegan, because you're helping animals, you're helping yourself by taking care of your own health, and you're helping the environment.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, you're welcome.